Yeah, Tyson versus Jones coming up November 28th. You can purchase the pay-per-view on cable and satellite, as well on the digital Tyson on Triller.com for $49.99 in the United States and in Canada. Now we want to talk about more in depth about the undercard they're having with Tyson Jones under. YouTuber Jake Paul will square off against NBA star Nate Robinson. Badou Jack will face off against Blake McKernan. And Mayweather Promotions prospect Vidal Riley versus Big Rashad Coulter. Now that's a pretty interesting undercard. That's pretty entertaining to have before the showdown between Jones and Tyson. That's one of the pros, but one of the cons, I gotta bring it up and let the people know if they're not aware of it. Jones and Tyson is actually for a title. I guess it's gonna be like for the a league title that they starting up, you know, with the Legends League or whatever. But however, there will not be judges, I heard, and there will not be a winner announced. So how in the fuck are we gonna know who the new champion is if it goes the distance? Were they gonna let us decide for ourselves online or some shit or what? I mean, now it's starting to seem a little weird to me. Like, unless it's a knockout, man, I'm not gonna really be too satisfied with this main event now, because if Tyson Jones happens to go the distance, the full 8 rounds, and nobody announces a winner, what the fuck is this? No legend left behind type shit, or what? They gonna give them both a belt, or I don't understand it, man. I'm more interested in the Nate Robinson fight now. You know, I want him to whoop Jake Paul's ass, to be honest. You know, he was talking about little Nate saying he only 5'9", and he may be an athlete, but he never fought a dog like me. Man, Jake Paul was talking hella shit. He talking more shit than Logan do. So I'm looking forward to this fight. This fight was supposed to happen back in September between Paul and Nate Robinson. So I'm looking forward to both of these men to show up and show out and give us a hell of a show. And I did not know Badou Jack was on this card. I think up until like yesterday, I found out Badou Jack was on the undercard and he's fighting Blake McKernan. Now, if he loses to Blake McKernan, it's time for Badou Jack to sit his ass down. And Vidal Riley, I'm looking forward to seeing him fight as well against Rashad Coulter. That should be an interesting fight as well. So, you know, those are 3 fights. I heard they was going to add a UFC fighter to the card, but I don't think he ended up something that fell through or something. So he didn't. He won't be fighting on the card, I don't believe. But you know, it's shaping up to be something to look forward to. It's only $49.99, you know, $50. But the only thing that's kind of making me hesitant now is like, okay, now wait a minute. I mean, that'd make anybody think for a minute. I'm like, wait, so you telling me if this fight goes the distance, which it easily could go 8 rounds with these guys, there won't nobody score the fight? I mean, I heard people will score the fight, then I heard people wasn't scoring the fight, and now they saying like even if they score the fight, they're not going to announce a winner. I mean, was somebody going to cry or some shit if they? I don't get it. And how could you have a championship that's on the line and you don't announce the winner? I don't know if this shit is true. I keep hearing different things. I read it up on it. I saw a couple articles. They said the same thing. So I'm like, I don't know. But nonetheless, it's still interesting. It's still Roy Jones versus Tyson for 8 rounds. No headgear. So, you know, we'll see what happens November 28th. But also the Paul and Robinson fight, you know, that's worth the price of admission. I mean, exhibition-wise. So I'm going to still order the shit and see what happens. Y'all tell me who y'all got. Peace and blessings.